strikeouts swinging. We go to the 11th, 3-3. Top of it now. Andrew Monasterio coming in as a pinch hitter and coming through. A 3-run home run, absolutely destroying the first pitch he sees. The Brewers magic, whether or not you want to call it dark magic, continues. They're up 6-3, but bottom half of the inning, the Reds will still fight. Noel V. Marte, with 2 outs and nobody on, hits a solo shot to pull them within 1. Next batter, McClain, is out to deep center, but it's warning track power. Brewers do the unthinkable, another comeback to extend the win streak to 14, a new single-season franchise record. Pat Murphy, how you feeling about this here streak?
I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be part of it. You know, I'm a small part of it, but I'm grateful. And that's the group we got, you know, a bunch of hungry guys, you know, and that's all I can keep saying because, you know, it's what it is. And guys that come and want to win and want to play. You know, the guys we're doing it with, a lot of people have never heard of. Quinn Priester, you know, they never heard of Monasterio, I'll guarantee you.
Heard about him now, that's for dang sure. Not only is the Brewers win streak the longest in franchise history, it's the longest to begin August in Major League history. That passes the 1934 Tigers, led by MVP Mickey Cochran. That Detroit squad made it to the World Series, ultimately losing in 7 to the Cards.
Padres and Dodgers meet again. Game 2 of this series. Dodgers won last night. They're, by the way, tied top of the NL West. Michael Conforto. Already 1 was on the board for the Dodgers. Add 2 more. Not the best first inning Dillon sees. Dodgers up 3-0. We go to the second. Bottom of Freddie Freeman's got 2 on. There are 2 outs, and he looks to be leaving 2. Not quite. It's just short. Jackson Merrill, Fernando Tatis Jr., they both go for it. Merrill drops it. 2 runs come in to score. Freeman gets to second. By the way, that's Merrill's first error of the season. It is also a 5-0 lead for the Dodgers. We now go to the 5th. Bottom of. You know it's going to happen. More runs. Teoscar Hernández. Why not hit another home run? And bye-bye. That's number 20 of his season. Dodgers win this one 6-0. Coming up on SportsCenter, the Browns quarterback room is full. Their preseason, bit of an all-skate. What did we learn from Dillon Gabriel's experience in the field today in terms of what the team may eventually do with their starting quarterback? Plus, what happens when you take 23 different SportsCenter anchors, set them free to, at least for now, taking on the Eagles. It's Gabriel's preseason debut. Remember, they started Shedeur Sanders last week. First quarter, first drive, Gabriel. Look at that. Jamari thrashed. That's a first down. Gabriel actually went 3 for 3 on 3rd down during his first drive. Starting the second, though, rolls left, looking for Deontay Johnson, and that is not Deontay Johnson. Andrew Makuba takes that the other way. Adding insult to injury, that's not just a pick, that's a pick 6. That gave the Eagles a 7-6 lead. Then under 2 minutes to go in the first half, now 2nd and 15 on the 33-yard line. So after the mistake, we're going to have some good from Gabriel. Gabriel drops back, fires this. Caden Davis turns that into a gain of 29. That's the longest pass of the day. Led to a Browns field goal. Competition is live.
You know, there's entertainers and there's competitors, and I totally understand that. And my job is to compete, and that's what I'm focused on doing. Of course, we're doing this mid-game, but you know, it's something that I'll get used to, and just want to be the best team that I can and create an environment where we can all go do our best work. That's all we want to do.
Well, that's a bit of a dig. Gabriel went 13 for 18, 143 yards and 2 turnovers. Here's Danielle Oyafusi.
The Browns quarterback competition took another turn Saturday as 3rd-round pick Dillon Gabriel got his chance to start the team's 2nd preseason game. And it was a mixed bag in 5 first-half drives, 3 that ended in scores and 2 that ended in turnovers, including a pick 6. Afterward, Coach Kevin Stefanski said there was plenty to clean up, but he was happy about the way Gabriel operated the offense. The Browns now shift their focus to the preseason finale, which Stefanski told me he would treat as a dress rehearsal, but was non-committal on naming a Week 1 starter ahead of the game. There's still health concerns with Kenny Pickett and Shedeur Sanders, but if next week is a true dress rehearsal, we could see Joe Flacco, who has taken almost all the first-team reps in camp, leading the starting offense. From Philadelphia, Daniel Oyefusi, ESPN.
This feels like a tradition unlike any other because since 1999, the Browns have started 40 different quarterbacks, and only 3 of them actually have a winning record. Now, of those 3, Joe Flacco is on the list. He's actually among those competing for this year's jobs, though we haven't seen him in the preseason.
Have it all here in Pennsylvania.
Like, aw, I'm kind of jealous of that.
Absolutely. From pretty dang good to some of the very best from Williamsport on Saturday. Check in Brisbane, Australia, getting after it. And Issei Hamano was absolutely dealing. Had 12 fans on the day in 4 2/3 innings pitched. Australia would go on to win 5-3. By the way, he hit the 85 pitch maximum to get that done. Southwest taking on New England here. Braintree, Mass, and Richmond, Texas. Bottom 2. Mass with the 3-2 lead, but Logan Needle, with the bases loaded, hits a base hit to left field to drive in another runner. And Mass would extend their lead 4-2. Bottom of the 3rd now. It's 5-2, and Sam Trotta gets 2 runners to score off the double. No play to make at home. Massachusetts wins at 7-3 for their first Little League World Series win since 2009. Chihuahua, Mexico, and Yabuca, Puerto Rico getting after it. Top 5, Mexico trailing 4-0. And Giorgio Madrid.
How did you drop the ball? He had it in his hand.
He was so close to locking that in. Grand Slam locks it up at 4. A few batters later, Iker Castaneda, another go-yard party thrown. That is a 2-run homer to give Mexico the 6-4 lead. Top 6 now. Mexico with a 4-run lead. How about Madrid again? Giorgio, don't do it to him. Second homer of the game. He's got all the celebrations for you. Mexico wins 11-5.
So those are great, but my favorite moment of the day is a SportsCenter Top 10 nominee, and it comes from the PGA BMW Championship. Akshay Bhatia, 17th hole. Watch this man tee off. Is Bhatia's caddy when he points to the BMW. You just won a car.
That's
He's
you,
like,
baby.
and you get a car, and you get a car. Yeah, I'd feel the same way.
I can't even feel my body right now.
I'm sure he's going to be in top place. My guess is he's probably won.